husband's after coming up in the upright position around where the Ace of Cups is concerned, it kind of indicates here that, again, you might be going through a struggle here in regarding where a relationship is concerned. But I don't want you to be worried. Again, with regarding the marriage card, or with regarding where marriage is concerned, it will happen when it's meant to happen. So if it's 3 years from now or 4 years, who cares once it's with the person that you love and it's the person that you want to be with as well? Because some people expect me to kind of say, oh, you're going to get married on, the 5th of August 2015, and then when it doesn't happen, you're kind of thinking, oh, well, wasn't he a rubbish psychic? Because apparently I was supposed to be married to the person that I'm with now by that certain time. I think marriage, again, it's down to when the person feels the time is right, and that goes for both parties as well. So again, I'll just leave you with that, but that's the way they're giving me the message at the moment, Jennifer. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, time for another quick break and another bit of music, and after this I will be taking a voice message. So if you have not yet left a voice message, please dial the number. It is, again, as always, 014 43 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, just add +353. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Cry for him now that he is gone.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the show, and thank you very much there to all the people who have just got in touch with me who've got a reading, and thank you very much to Hayley as well there in the chat room who just said thank you very much. And I will ring you back if you need be, Hayley. Again, there was kind of just an issue there with regarding the line, but thank you very much for leaving that voicemail as well. Don't forget the show goes out live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. If you don't get a reading on tonight's show, don't panic. The next show is on Friday night. But alternatively, if you would like to purchase a private reading, they start from €3, which is £2, which is $4. And again, all you have to do is just simply click on whatever reading you would like to purchase via my website, which is irishpsychic.net. It is that simple. Okay, so speaking of websites, which is my own, irishpsychic.net, I'm just going over there now and I'm just going through the questions. And just before I go off air as well, don't forget, anyone that clicked join will be in with a chance of getting that private micro audio reading with me. Now, the only kind of thing that I do put in, which is the terms and conditions, there is a 48-hour period where that if you don't contact me by that time, which is 2 days, which I think is fair enough, it's invalid then. So if you come to me after a week and say, oh, my friend is after listening to the show last week and they told me that I won a prize, well, unfortunately you should have been listening into the show tonight. So there we go. Okay, so the next person I would like to read for, it is Siobhan Hennessy, and Siobhan has just asked the question, will things be resolved for me soon? No problem at all, Siobhan. And we're down into the final 8 minutes of the show, so I'm just shuffling the cards now. Okay, so they just told me to stop, which is quite quick. You're just asking the question, will things be resolved for me soon? Okay. It's quite interesting because we have the balance card coming up, and it's after coming up in the reverse position, which kind of indicates that the answer is no at this particular moment in time, Siobhan. I also have the 10 of coins, which indicates where a financial flow is concerned or where money is concerned. It's going to be quite difficult. I also have the 5 of coins, which is kind of the outcome of the situation, which shows that it will be resolved. But I don't actually think that it's going to be kind of anything, anytime soon. I'm kind of picking up that it's going to be at least 7 to 8 months for this kind of issue to kind of be resolved. And don't feel like walking away is the message that I'm getting, because you have the escape card here and it's after coming up in the reverse position. So they're indicating here that it will be around that particular time, but I hope that that makes sense in relation to your question. So thank you very much as well for sending in your question. Okay, the next person is Lisa, and again, Lisa just commented there on my website and she just has down, please give me hope. Well, hopefully we can do so, Lisa. And again, if you're listening into the show and you are also a tarot reader or angel reader, and you would like to join me maybe on the show, well, you could be the first person and the first guest of 2015. Again, 2013 was packed full of different guests. 2014 was identical. So if you know anyone who's interested or who does psychic readings and would like to join me on the show for the hour, you'd be more than welcome as well. And I will be having some of the familiar people that people who usually listen into the show would be familiar with. I will be having those back on the show as well quite soon. Okay, so the cards that are coming up there, Lisa, in terms of please give me hope, I have the 7 of Scepters in the reverse position. I also have the Enchantress card in the reverse position, and also the 4 of Wands in the reverse position as well. Again, you control, I suppose, the outcome to the situation here, Lisa, and it's a matter of kind of, I suppose, picking yourself up and not letting yourself kind of fall back into that trap or fall back into that kind of period where the way I'm kind of getting the message, and it's actually, I just have to go with the way they're telling me it. It's quite interesting. So all I'm seeing is a blackboard at the moment, Lisa. And it's like if someone else is picking the piece of chalk up, and in this case the image of the chalk is actually you, and they're just writing things down. So it's like if you're being controlled in some shape or some form by someone or something, or when I say something, I'm talking about kind of like being stressed with regarding where family is concerned and family life. Sometimes you have to kind of just take a back seat and kind of go, do you know what, I'm not happy with this, and I'm actually just going to walk away from the situation, because the more I get involved with something, the more it's actually going to have an effect on me. And that's in terms of your health as well, because again, stress plays a huge part in terms of, your own well-being as well. So they're kind of indicating here, don't be afraid of walking away, Lisa, is the best description I can give you, because again you have the movement card there, and again it came up in the reverse position, so it's kind of the opposite to what they're indicating here. They're kind of saying here, just walk away from the situation is the best description I can give you. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, the next person I would like to read for. Okay, and again it's from Anonymous, so I'm not going to be answering that particular question. And the question was, just so you know, was will my daughter be happy and will she receive any money soon? Again, there is a place just to put in a name, so please just use, you don't even have to use your real name, but I just would appreciate if you can use your name. The next person that I would like to read for is Jason Lynch, and Jason just has asked, hey Gary, I said I'd ask through this for a change. I'm just wondering if my grandparents that I have never got to meet, they'd be my mother's parents, have anything to say or any advice on my current situation. Okay, no problem at all, Jason. I'm not actually doing a mediumship reading on air, Jason, but what I will do is I'll just ask Spirit to connect with regarding your grandparents, and again if they can guide me through the tarot and give a quick reading, again I'd be gratefully happy. Okay, so they just told me to stop. Okay, the cards that have been coming up, and again it's kind of a message from your grandparents, and again it's kind of just a lighter way of getting kind of a message from your grandparents here, Jason. I have the Horseman of Scepters in the reversed position, which is the business or work card. I also have the Seven of Cups, which is the new location card, in the upright position. I also have the Youth of Swords in the reversed position, which represents a younger female. And finally, the last card that come up there is the Two of Coins in the reversed position. They're indicating here, Jason, sometimes you need to fight for what's right, is the best description I can give you. With regarding the new location, I'm not too sure if you've been thinking of moving, and usually when the card comes up in the upright position, it's a very positive situation. So they're kind of indicating here, if you've been given the opportunity to move, take that chance. Because again, I feel where work is concerned, things might have been quite difficult where you are at the moment, and you might be kind of thinking to yourself, when are things going to get better, or will things ever get better? Again, they're indicating to take the plunge and just move if you can, because sometimes being surrounded in the same location all the time, if you're not happy or if you're finding things a little bit difficult, can be quite draining on you. It can be quite kind of difficult as well, because again, depending on where you live in terms of where Ireland, is concerned, there's different places, and I myself know that some places you can feel more trapped than others, and other places you can feel, fantastic. So it's down to the location as well, and that can, have a positive effect in terms of your move, or mood, should I say, as well. So the kind of key advice there from Spirit there, Jason, is just to move if you have been given that opportunity or want to take that opportunity as well. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to take another bit of music now, and after this I'm going to be announcing the winners of the competition. And don't forget, if you have clicked join on the event via Facebook, and there was 2 events there for tonight's show, don't panic. Again, I'll be drawing the winner, 1 from each. So if you have clicked join on that event, you could be in with the chance of winning a mini micro audio reading with myself, which is 100% private. And all I do ask is you just have 48 hours to get in contact with me. Time for a quick break and another bit of music, and then I'll be picking the winners. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
When I look in your eyes, I can see your love beaming back on me. And when I'm holding your hand, I feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And tomorrow will be another day to see